Hi, this is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life. And we are on week 21, day 2 of our positive, peaceful affirmations that we are doing every day, Monday through Friday. We are following Dr. Susan Lawton's book, Positive, Peaceful Growth Calendar. And you can buy it at Aroma Tools or Oil Life. I highly recommend it if you love positive affirmations and music therapy. If you love aromatherapy, it's the perfect combining of all of them. I think you're going to love the book. So, anyway, the affirmation that we are working on for this week is I am drawing to me resources to complement my goals. And yesterday we had talked about, well, we have to see what our goals are and what do we need to achieve them, and what type of resources do I need, and who might I get them from, right? We kind of talked about all that yesterday. Today, I wanted just to dive in to, you know what? Before I do that, today, I want us to spend some time just putting on one of our favorite songs, maybe something soothing, maybe something that doesn't have words to it, and imagining the resources that we need flowing to us. Do you need a good friend in your life? Imagine, like really think, what type of friend do I want? What type of friend do I need? And imagine that friend, imagine meeting them, imagine that friend flowing to your life. Do you need some more money in your life? Imagine that, right? Just what would it hurt? I know that some people aren't super big into imagining and visualizing, but what does it hurt, right? Try it, experiment. If you need more money, imagine it coming. If you need people in your life to be a little bit more open and receptive, a little bit more maybe kind, imagine them being the way they are. I was listening to a talk the other day, and this woman was saying that when she was a child or a teenager, one of the two, she had a very long ride to school, like 45 minutes, and she had this bus driver that she went home and she had told her mom, this is the meanest woman I have ever met. She assigns us seats. She doesn't play the radio, hardly lets us talk. Like, she's super strict, and she's just mean, right? And so, but this little girl was going to be stuck with her the whole entire year, right? So what the woman's mom did is she picked like a lot of tulips, and she put them in a bouquet, and she had her daughter present them to this bus driver, right? And the bus driver was she said, my mom picked these, and she wants me to give them to you. Well, do you know what? The woman changed. She was still that kind of strict that morning, but in the afternoon, she said, oh, you know what? I've decided you don't have to sit in assigned seats. And then a little bit later, she started turning on the radio on the school bus and letting people, listen to music, creating a little bit more of a happy, congenial atmosphere. And then she started getting little bags, the bus driver started getting little bags of candy, and as the children got on, I can't remember when they got on the bus or as they were coming home from the bus, she would give them like a little treat. And this woman, this bus driver, became this little girl's favorite person. Like, she purposely sat behind this woman because this little girl grew to love this bus driver. So what does that mean? I think that means that people can show up in different ways. People can show up honoring. People can show up mean. They can show up impatient. They can show up super strict, right? But depending upon treatment, people can show up different ways too. They can show up kind and loving and generous and invested. And so, if we have some people that are old, I don't want to say old, but are the curmudgeons, the Scrooges, anyway, those type of people in our life, then let's visualize them different. let's visualize them different, and let's try to keep that visualization. Sometimes in my mind, when I'm dealing with people like that, I will actually visualize, like if the person's being a little bit snarky or kind of even just rude or mean, I will visualize that the good vision of that person just kind of coming on and say, you know what? Yeah, they're not getting it right now, but they will. And I imagine this person kind of like, hey, dude, come on, this isn't the way you are, So I imagine like the good self talking to the self that's just not really in their good zone right then. And I think it helps. It helps me remember that everyone can be good. Anyway, so whatever you need in your life, maybe you need a new recipe for pasta. I don't even know. But whatever you really need in your life, imagine it coming to you, flowing to you. So maybe let's spend some time journaling today. What would I love to flow into my life? And then let's spend some time putting on the music and imagining that flowing into our lives. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say about the affirmation of I am drawing to me resources to complement my goals. That affirmation for today, that last one was the affirmation for the whole entire week. But the affirmation for today is I know I can identify the good in others. Oh, I'm reminded of this song that I heard probably when I was 15 living in Colorado. Anyway, and it was a song called His Father's Eyes. And it's this song that talks about being able to see the good in other people. And I'm also reminded of the song by Bing Crosby and the Andrews sisters that is Accentuate the Positive, right? There is something good in all of us. There is something good in me. There is something good in you. In fact, there are many things good in me, and there are many things good in you, and there are many things good in everyone. Everyone. If we can just see them and acknowledge them and compliment them and nurture them, right? What we notice grows a lot, right? So noticing the good, talking about the good, can change the whole atmosphere of wherever we are. We can be those people that people love because we see the good in them. And are we always perfect at that? No, right? And why? Because people aren't 100% good. There's a saying that I don't want to get it wrong. There's this scene that there was only one perfect person on earth, and everyone's. I'm not saying this the way it should be, but that's okay. Things done imperfectly are still good. So the saying goes something like this. I'll post it later in the comments, but the saying goes, there was only one perfect person on earth, and everyone, all the rest of us are not perfect, and God deals with it, and so should we, right? We don't need to expect perfection. We don't need to expect perfection from ourselves. We don't need to expect perfection from others to see the good and to compliment and to love on the good. We are going to be those people who love on the good, and that's what we're focusing on today. Okay, again, just reminding you the affirmation for today is I know I can identify the good in others. 2 songs that I'm pairing it with today are My Father's Eyes. I'll try to put that in the comments if I can find one on YouTube, a version of it. And then the other one is Accentuate the Positive by Bing Crosby and the Andrews sisters. And I know I can definitely put that for you in the comments. Okay, so the diffuser blend that we're diffusing this week is ginger, which is the oil of empowerment, Helichrysum, which is the oil for pain, and coriander, and I'm kind of learning some of this alongside of you, coriander, Na 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 na. Coriander is the oil of integrity. So we have the oil of empowerment, the oil of integrity, and the oil for pain. Ah, such an amazing blend. 2 drops of each of those in a diffuser. Start it. See if it doesn't change the way you feel. See if it doesn't change what's happening in your home, maybe your work environment, wherever it is that you're diffusing. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about the emotional properties of ginger essential oil. Is there a culture that hasn't used ginger essential oils? As I am looking up ginger essential oil, like I know that it's native to southern China, but it has been used by the ancient Greeks for 4,000 years, the ancient Chinese for like 4,000 years too, India, Hawaii, England, well, and so most of Europe, I'm sure. So like the list of countries and continents that use ginger essential oil medicinally is huge. It's one of ancient medicinal plants. So what can it do for us emotionally? What are ginger's gifts? Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm super excited about this. It can move us from apathy and get us back into action. It helps with alertness. It helps with motivation. It can help us tap into our reserves of energy. So when we're depleted, ginger, so good to diffuse, to pop a drop in water and drink. You can also, you can also take these ginger drops. Amazing thing. These are doTERRA's ginger digestive drops. They have ginger and lemon in them. I told you that you could pop a drop into your water and drink them. I am only going to suggest doing that ever with doTERRA essential oils, and it's not because I'm prejudiced, it's just because I want you to have the best. And doTERRA essential oils, third-party tests every single batch, not every 10th batch or whatever. No, they are third-party testing every batch, and then they're doing their own tests. You can go to a site called, every single batch of doTERRA essential oils has a number, the batch number on the bottom of the bottle. You can go to a site called Source to You, and you can see, you type in your batch number, you can see all of the tests that were run on your batch of essential oils and all the results. Super clear, super transparent. Don't you love that about doTERRA? Anyway, and you can, like I said, you can pop, just put a drop of ginger essential oil in some water. You can diffuse it, but you can put it in gingerbread cookies and eat it. Super good. Anyway, you know that you can adjust I'll back it up a little bit. Not all essential oils are supposed to be ingested. Some of them are just supposed to be used topically or aromatically. But you can know if one of doTERRA's essential oils can be ingested by a super simple method. You just look for the supplement facts on the bottle. It's exactly the same as you would find on your cereal box, and it shows you that you can use this oil internally with confidence. Anyway, doTERRA's essential ginger essential oil. Love, love, love the ginger drops. If you have digestive issues, anyway, we're not going into all of the physical things today, but if you have things that you just need help digesting, pop one of those ginger drops. I think you're gonna love it. Okay, here's my favorite thing. Here is my absolutely favorite thing about ginger essential oil, and that is that it can help people get out of a victim mentality. Some people get stuck. Some people get stuck in, I can't control life controls me. They get stuck into all the things that are wrong in my life are other people's fault, like they're super big blamers. Ginger can I don't know. I'm almost going to say it's kind of like a slap in the face. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing blaming all your life on someone else? Your life is your life. It's time to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. It's time to jolt up. And it's control our own lives. Like, we cannot blame our actions on anyone else. It's like, okay, why would we give someone else power? Why would we give someone else control over our actions? It's time for all of us to realize that our actions are our responsibility, right? It gives us the power. Right now, we are singing a song, and in our family, so we have a family song that we sing before prayer and scriptures in the morning and at night. And I'm gonna hopefully do like a super cute video on this song later on, but I might as well introduce it to you now because it goes so much with victim mentality. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit long song and it's super repetitive. It's okay. It's really for meant to be for like children, but I think it's super good a reminder for all of us. Anyway, I might not sing all the verses, but this is how the song goes. Okay, again, this is my anti-victim mentality song. Okay, so it goes like this. It goes, I can be happy anyway, anyway, anyway. I can be happy anyway, because I'm in charge of me. And then the verses, basically go, you can be happy anyway because you're in charge of you. He can be happy anyway because he's in charge of him. She can be happy anyway. They can be happy. We can be happy, right? So 5 verses or so of the song. Let's see. I, you, he, she, they, we. Okay, so 6 verses of the song. And that's honestly what we do. We, in our family, like, we do a little hand all in a circle, kind of doing a hand thing, whatever. We have like different gestures that we do. But it's reminding us that we're in charge of us, and we are in charge of our own happiness. We are in charge of our lives, and so we are. If we've been stuck in victim mentality, if we have been stuck blaming others for our actions, like other people can choose our actions. How can we blame our action on anyone? Right? We can't. So, this is us. This is our song taking our power back, knowing that it doesn't matter what happens in life, we can be happy. And it doesn't matter if someone's mean, we can be nice. And it doesn't matter if we've fallen down, we can get back up again. It doesn't even matter if someone pushed us down. We can get up again. And you know what? We can even be kind, right? To the person who pushed us down, right? So, again, ginger essential oil. My number one favorite thing about ginger essential oil is it kicks us out of our victim mentality, reminding us that we are powerful. We have the power to choose our own actions, to choose our own attitudes. We have that power. Anyway, I can't say enough on that. Loving ginger essential oil, diffusing it right now, and the diffuser. Well, I can't find my Helichrysum today. I know it's around here somewhere. But anyway, diffusing that today. Ginger essential oil, it helps to give us courage and confidence. So if you have people who struggle with confidence, if you have some things that you have to do and you have to be courageous. I used to have a fear of driving on the freeway for a long time. I loved it, and then something happened to me as an adult, like for example, and I started making me afraid to drive on the freeway, and then I couraged up again, and so now I drive on the freeway again, although I'm not 100% yet, but oil to remind me. Maybe when it's popping one of these digestive confidence. I don't know. Like, why not try? Why not experiment? Isn't that what life is for? Life is for figuring things out. What works for us and what works for us. What works for someone else may not work for us, but we can confidence find the thing that works for us to help us and support us. So it can help shake off the tendency to procrastinate, right? It can help increase libido. Tons of medical, tons of wait till someone else calls them. I don't care if you're a parent or you're a child. You can call them, right? If it's couple prayer or our family prayer, right? It doesn't matter whether you're the husband or you're the wife. You can call them. You can take that power back to you. We are not waiting for someone else to step up to be the hero in our lives to change our lives for the better. Anna, right? We're not going to do that. Anna. We are going to do that ourselves. With God, we are going to stay connected with God and we are to follow Him. And with Him, we're going to act as our own heroes in our life, right? With Him, right? Anyway, last emotional gift of ginger essential oil is that it can help clear away misconceptions and bring clarity and vision. I think that a lot of that has to do with victim mentality, but a lot of it might be maybe we're just looking at someone wrong, like that bus driver, the girl judged after one day. She came to an opinion after one day. And how fast can we judge other people? Like maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're wrong on who they are, and maybe our actions. And I'm almost going to say this. Surely, our actions can make things better. We have the power. We have the incredible power to make things better. Okay, so those are the gifts of ginger essentials. I'm reminding you that hope you get some ginger that you love on it, that you diffuse it, that you use it in your cooking recipes. Why not? Right? Anyway, I'm reminding you that this whole week, we're diffusing 2 drops of ginger essential oil, which is the oil of empowerment. 2 drops of Helichrysum essential oil, which is the oil for pain, and 2 drops of Coriander essential oil. Help me. The oil of integrity. Good job. And today we are seeing this on Accentuate the Positive. And my Father's eyes, as we know that we can identify good in others, that we praise the good in others. Like, I know, we are just like those little lights shining brightly and praising other people that we see good. And don't forget to praise on yourself and love on yourself for the good that you have in you, and that I'm gonna try to remember the good I have in me and love on that and notice it and praise it and thank God for the good that we have in us, because I think all the good that we have and other people's have, it comes from the influence of God. Okay, so I'm listening to the songs today. We're journaling about what do we want flowing into our life. As we are contemplating, I am trying to give resources. Our goal is to we're journaling about what we really want for life. Visualizing people that we want to show up in our lives. Visualizing ourselves, we want ourselves to show up in our lives. Okay, so this is Williams. This is Health Matters. Live some life and